In Washington state, a college party turned into a frightening situation after a dozen young students, most of them women, may have been drugged. CBS News correspondent Ben Tracy is in Ellensburg, Washington this morning with the latest on that. Ben, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. You know, this is pretty much any parent's worst nightmare. Most of these students were underage, just freshmen here at Central Washington University. The students think someone may have put the date rape drug Rohypnol or roofies in their drinks while they were partying on Friday night. That led to a mass overdose and 12 students being rushed to the hospital.
At this modest vacation home in the hills of northern Washington, the evidence of Friday night's college party still litters the lawn.
It was crazy. It was loud music. There was lots going on.
More than most students knew until the party took a frightening turn. They say after only one or two drinks.
And all of a sudden, all the girls were puking everywhere.
They're falling down. Their drinks were going everywhere.
Girls were outside, like on their back, and people were so drunk they didn't know what to do.
One of those girls ended up at this nearby grocery store, unconscious. Someone called 911 and then told police about the party. When the cops showed up here at the house, they had to force their way through the door. Inside and out here in the backyard, they found about 50 college students, most of them drunk, many of the women incoherent.
Our immediate suspicion was that some sort of drug had been introduced into their systems.
11 women and one man ended up in the hospital. Police say they were drugged by someone who may have spiked their drinks, but they don't think the host of the party was involved. One student was found having sex with a nearly unconscious woman who turned out to be his girlfriend.
We know that majority of our victims were female. So the assumption is that maybe these individuals were targeted for some nefarious reasons.
Witnesses say many of the women were drinking pre-made drinks out of red cups, which seems to be the source of the drug. While the type of drug is still unknown, a date rape drug such as roofies can be lethal when mixed with alcohol.
Girls were just laying on the floor and grabbing us, trying to help them up, hey, you need to get up off the ground.
They're almost like they were zombies. They were just passed out, they couldn't really function.
Now, the good news is that all the students have been released from the hospital, but the police are sending their blood samples to the state crime lab to try to determine which drug was actually in their system. Now, back here at the university, they're talking to the students about the alcohol policy. Obviously, they prohibit underage drinking. So, Jeff, any students who are found drinking at this party who are underage, they face everything from alcohol counseling to being kicked out of school. Jeff?
Ben Tracy in Ellensburg, Washington this morning. Ben, thanks very much.